before I start, let me just say I did just get off of work. That's why I have on this hideous shirt. No, it's not my style preference. I just got off of work. But anyways, my nose is just no, I'm not digging in my nose. Um, I came to give the 7-month review on the Genesis Virgin hair. I had Genesis Virgin hair in my head for 7 months. Yes, no gimmicks, no lies. I'm not getting paid through her. I paid for my hair, paid $232. She did not send it to me to review, though I wish. No, she didn't. So, I had this hair in my head for 7 months. I installed it like, about 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. I don't think I did it more than 3, and I don't think I did it less than 3, because I was installing it like every 2 months. So, I'm going to give you a review on the hair. First, let me show you how much I have left. I started off with 3 bundles. I started off with 2 bundles. And as months went on, I, eventually put the 3rd bundle in. I bought 3, but in the beginning, I only end up using 2. So, as, months go on, the hair gets thin and starts shedding more. So, I eventually put the 3rd bundle in until it wore out, and eventually I took it out. And this is not Genesis Virgin hair. I'm going to talk about this hair later. Okay. I love this brush. This is the best brush for natural hair. Okay. This is how much hair I got left for the Genesis Virgin. And you can see, it still has body. It's still bouncy. No, I'm not throwing it away. I paid too much for it to throw it away. And to me, it's still in good shape. Yes, it's very thin. 7 months of usage, so it's gonna be thin. I'm surprised it still has this much. This how much it is. You see that little brown highlight in there? Okay, let me give you a little history about what I did with the hair. Okay. First, I tried to ombre the hair. Epic fail. I did not like it. It was too light, so I did it again. And I did bleach. I did not buy like a box in the kit. I bought bleach, a 40 developer and the powder bleach, okay. I did that twice. It made my face look dirty, so eventually I ended up dyeing it black twice because the first black didn't take in some spots. That's why you will see like brown. Hold it up in the light. That's why you see like brown little streaks in the hair. It's because it really didn't fully take, and I didn't want to keep putting color all up on the hair. Why did I just do that? I don't know. My nose looks so big. But I did that twice. I really took care of the hair. Like, I babied the hair. Like, really, that's what you should do with your hair. I babied that hair. I washed it every week. I deep conditioned with silicone mix all the time. This is like the best thing invented. I had bought it for my natural hair, but no, I'm not natural. I'm transitioning. But I did some research on it, and silicone is not good for your hair. It blocks the moisture or whatever. So I stopped using this for my natural hair. You can see the little hairs in it. So I stopped using this, and I started using it for my weaves, and it works wonderful for my weaves. So I deep conditioned almost every week with this. And when I used to flat iron it, I used to put heat protectant on it. The famous Tresemme, however you pronounce it. I used to use that every time I flat ironed it. After months and months went by, I kind of got tired of babying it. So eventually I just stopped really just caring about it. Like, I would say into my 6th month, maybe 5.5, I just gave up on it. I would wear it in a bun because I was transitioning. Well, I am transitioning. And the lady who did my hair in the beginning, to me, she left too much leave out. So I would have to constantly flat iron my hair, my new growth, to make it blend in. And I did not like that. So I started wearing it in a bun. But I would comb it out every night. The shedding was not that bad. To say 7 months, well, if you look at the bundles I have left, like, the shedding wasn't bad. What happened to the rest of the hair? The shedding wasn't bad. That's all I can say. It was not bad at all. 7 months, and the shedding was minimal, like really small. That's one thing I would say about Genesis Virgin hair. The shedding was not bad at all. the smell, the Frito smell. You see the statue in the corner. Looks creepy, but the Frito smell completely went away. I didn't smell any Fritos, no toes, whatever you want to call it. It completely went away at the wash, at the wash, at the wash. Um, I kept it moisturized. I'm not saying like with oils or crappy stuff you use for your natural hair. I kept it like a sheen in it so that it would look like it had some life in it. So one thing I started to use on it was this. I really like this. It is like a really shiny substance, so I wouldn't advise to use so much because it can get really shiny. So I'll use like a dime size of that, and I'll concentrate on the ends of the hair like every week. I didn't do it every day because I didn't want all that grease in my head, and I have to wash my hair every day. What else I can say? It was not true to length. I ordered two 14 inches and two 14 inches and one 16. My 14 was true, but my 16 was like 14 and a half. So I wouldn't give her A on the length because it was not true. It took about 2 weeks to come, which is long because when I ordered this hair in my head, it took me like, I'm so serious, like 3 to 4 days. So it took about 2 weeks to come. What else can I say about it? Oh, and when I stopped, calm down. I also start wearing it in just the natural pattern. The pattern did fade, if you can see. It's not as wavy. It still has, this is just a fresh wash. It still has waves in it, just a little. Nowhere near as the beginning. If you go back to my initial reviews and stuff, you can see the wave pattern pops more. But of course, it's 7 months old and it's been through heat, it's been through curl, everything. So yeah, it's I forgot what I was saying. It still has a wave pattern. And another thing I did on this hair was the bleach bath is with ammonia, bleach, and your shampoo of choice and your conditioner of choice. I did that because the texture of the hair did kind of change. It became like real yucky, really like a yucky texture, and I didn't like it because it doesn't blend in with my natural hair. My natural hair is really soft, and the weave was, whenever I find some weave that's not softer than my natural hair, I don't like it because my natural hair is soft, and I feel like if I'm gonna wear weave, it needs to be softer than my natural hair. That's how I feel. So it did change. So when I did the ammonia stuff, it completely reverted back to the beginning. It's soft. It's about the same texture as this hair in my head. It's really soft, and this is 7 months old. So you be the judge of that. And another thing I use when I used to wear it, and that's what I was saying, when I used to wear my hair in this natural wave pattern, I would like wet it and scrunch it with this. And this really made my waves pop. I would not recommend this. You can find any spray leave-in conditioner because this stuff is high. This stuff is like $13, $14. I'm a product junkie, y'all. Like, I really am. I really need help. I have too many products. Like, it had got to the point I started giving stuff away. Like, seriously, I started giving my friends stuff. I just started giving stuff away because I have too much stuff. And then when I gave it away, I was like, I want my stuff back because I paid for it. But it did kind of like, put it to the side or whatever. But anywho, another product I used on Genesis Virgin Hair was this. I figured that, this is a Brazilian product and that is Brazilian hair. So, hey, it might work. It's not better. It does not do the hair as good as the silicone mixer. This is also, I think, a Brazilian product too. I'm not sure. I think it is. But it doesn't treat the hair as good. The outcome was not as good as it. So, I would give Genesis Virgin Hair a 10 with the lifespan. I said lifespan, but it lasts long. If it could have lasted longer than 7 months, but I had bought some more hair to add to this. But the lady who did my hair, the hair I bought was full, so I didn't need the hair. So I would give it a 10, and how long it can last, depending on how you care for it. I would give it an 8.5 with the shedding because it was not bad at all. I would give it about a 5 or a 5 with the length. Although it was supposed to be a 16, it was about 14 and a half ish. That's not It's bad because I paid for a 16, but I was not complaining because it was still longer than a 14. And I did not have time to send it back. So Genesis version, I would give it a thumbs up. Okay, now let's talk about AliExpress. This is what I have in my head. AliExpress, the Brazilian body wave. This is what I have. Let me kind of turn to the back. I'm in a stool, so I don't know if y'all can see that. Look. Okay. This is the Virgin Brazilian body wave or extra wave or soft wave. Something. I have to look it up. But let me tell you a little about this hair. I love it. And it reminds me so much of this. I really think it's the same hair. Look at the wave pattern. Like, I think this is the same hair. They look just alike. They feel just alike. They smell just alike. This smelled like feet when I washed it. Only when I washed it. The same thing Genesis Virgin Hair did. It smelled like feet. And this smelled like feet when I washed it. Neither of them like had any kind of black residue or anything coming from them when I washed it. The texture is the exact same. The wave pattern is the exact same. The smell is the exact same. Everything is like on point with the Genesis Virgin Hair in the AliExpress. And I kind of think it's the same hair. And I'm kind of mad because I paid $232 for 3 bundles. And I paid $91 for 2 bundles of 16. You do the math. This was cheaper and it's the same. To me, I don't know about any others, I got the same results. And I actually like this hair better because it's longer. And I'm getting into long hair. I'm getting out my comfort zone. My comfort zone is 12 and 14 inches. Now I'm trying to do 16 and 18. I don't think I'll ever go to 20 because I'm too short.